The name of this book is The Fire Station. It was written by Robert Munsch. The pictures are by Michael Marchenko. Let's begin. Michael and Sheila were walking down the street. As they passed the fire station, Sheila told Michael and said,
Michael, let's go ride a fire truck.
Well, I think maybe I should ask my mother, and I think maybe I should ask my father. I think
we should go in.
Okay.
Then she grabbed Michael's hand and pulled him up to the door. Sheila knocked on the door. The firefighter came out and said,
What can I do for you?
Well, maybe we could check out the real fire truck.
Uh-huh.
And some hoses.
Sure.
Some rubber boots. And all those ladders. And all sorts of stuff like that.
Certainly.
And maybe, how about you let us drive a fire truck?
Certainly not.
They went in and looked at ladders and hoses and big rubber boots. Then they looked at little fire trucks and big fire trucks and enormous fire trucks. When they were done, Sheila asked to Michael,
Let's go, Michael.
Right, Sheila, let's go into the enormous fire truck.
While they were in the truck, the fire alarm went off.
Oh no,
said Michael.
Oh yes,
said Sheila. Then she grabbed Michael and pulled him into the backseat. The firemen came running from all over. They slid down poles and ran downstairs. They jumped into the truck and drove off. The firemen didn't look in the backseat. Michael and Sheila were in the backseat. They came to an enormous fire. Lots of yucky colored smoke got all over everything. It colored Michael yellow, green and blue. It colored Sheila purple, green and yellow. When the fire chief saw them, he said,
What are you doing here?
we came to the fire truck. We thought maybe it was a bus. We thought maybe it was a taxi. We thought maybe it was an elevator. We thought maybe.
Well, I think I'd better take you home,
said the fire chief. He put Michael and Sheila in his car and drove them away. When Michael got home, he knocked on the door. His mom opened the door and said,
You messy boy. You can't come in to play with Michael. You're too dirty.
She slammed the door right in Michael's face.
Ow, my own mother, she didn't even know me.
He knocked on the door again, and his mom opened up and asked,
You dirty boy. You can't come in to play with Michael. You're too dirty. You're absolutely filthy. You're a total mess. That you're, oh my, oh no, oh. You're Michael.
Mom, could you get me in the bathtub?
Okay, Michael, please come in and take a bath.
And Michael went inside and lived in the bathtub for 3 days until he got clean. When Sheila came home, she knocked on the door. Her dad opened it up and saw an incredibly messy girl. And he said,
Oh, you can't come in to play with Sheila like that. You're too dirty.
He slammed the door right in her face.
Oh, my own father, and he didn't even know me.
She kicked and pounded on the door as loudly as she could. Her dad opened the door and said,
Now stop that racket, you dirty girl. You can't come in to play with Sheila. You're too dirty. You're absolutely filthy and you're a total mess. That you're, oh my. Oh, no. Oh, you Sheila.
Right. I went to a fire in the back of a fire truck and I got all smoky. And I wasn't even scared. Now, Dad, could you get me a bath?
Oh, sure. Come in and take a bath for a little while.
And Sheila went inside and lived in the bathtub for 5 days until she got clean. Then Michael and Sheila took another walk past the police station. And Michael said,
If you ever take me in another fire truck, I think I'll tell the police to put you in jail.
Jail.
Oh, you're okay.
And Sheila grabbed his hand and pulled him into the police station.